All right, suppose the Pentagon building, you know, the Pentagon, it's a five-sided building. Suppose it was instead a regular hexagon. Whoops, little typo there. What would be the measure of one of its exterior angles? Well, we know that for any polygon, the exterior angles again have a sum of 360 degrees. A regular hexagon has six exterior angles. So if it's regular, we want to divide those into 6 equal angles. Again, this is exterior, so we automatically know the sum's 360 no matter how many sides it has. But we want to divide that up into 6 because a hexagon is 6-sided. So we take 360 divided by 6. Each of those exterior angles would be 60 degrees. Right, so this traffic sign is a pentagon. Okay, angles B, C, and E are 110 degrees. So B, it says is 110, C is 110, E is 110. And angle A is congruent to angle D. So whatever A is, I'm going to call it X. Angle D is exactly the same measure, so I can call it X also. What are the measures of angles A and D? Well, if this were a triangle, remember with triangles, we know the sum of the inside is 180. What is the sum of the inside angles for a pentagon, since this is a pentagon? If we know that, then we can say, well, we already have 110, 110, and 110. How much is left for those last two angles, which are the same size? Well, remember we have our theorem for the interior angles of a polygon, and the measure, the sum, is n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides. This is a pentagon, which has 5 sides. So we can find the sum of the interior angles, and then we'll use that to solve our problem. So we take the number of sides, 5 minus 2 is 3, and then 3 times 180 is 540 degrees. So inside any pentagon, the total degrees, if you add those angles together, is 540. So that means if we add all of these angles together, we should get 540. So that's the equation we're going to use. So we had an x and another x, that was angle A and D, plus angle E was 110, angle B was 110, angle C was 110, and again, those should total 540 degrees. Okay, let's simplify. So I have an x and an x. I can add those together and get 2x. I have 110, 110, and 110. If I add those together, I have 330. And now we want to solve for x. So we need to get x by itself. We have a positive 330. To remove that, we do the opposite and subtract 330 from both sides. That leaves us with 210. We have 2 times x, so we do the opposite and divide both sides by 2. We get x equals 105. Okay, so the measure of angle A and angle D is 105 degrees. So we could finish this out.